We're live, and we weren't supposed to be live for another 15 minutes, but I figured nothing is more present than the present. No, nothing more important than right now. And if JR and I seem a little edgy, a little razzled, a little shooting from the hip, it's because, and I'm not even gonna pull a punch. It's because of this motherfucker right here.
Yep.
Earlier this today, about 5 o'clock this morning, Comic Asylum Palm Desert was broken into. This dickhead, I'm gonna call him everything. I don't care. This low life fucking scumbag broke into Comic Asylum, threw a rock through the window, and proceeded to ransack the store of anything and everything of value. CGCs, silver and bronze age books, other personal belongings that belong to Chick and Q and the people that work there. I don't know exactly for sure, but it sounds like they may or may not have gotten cash. As you can see on the picture, on the right underneath the Comics Island logo, there's the cash register drawer. I don't think they got much because I know that most of the money is deposited or taken home. But this is what scum looks like. This right here is where Batman was born. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be serious. We live at a day and age where freaking people are allowed to wander around lawlessness, and we're going to talk about this later in the show. We were going to talk about comic books today and fun stuff, but it's not going to be fun today. We're not going to pull any punches. This guy, like I said, broke in, took stuff. It's an obscene amount of money of what this guy took. To put into perspective, what he took here. I'm trying to
he took a lot.
Multitask here.
Yeah, this motherfucker took a lot.
This is approximately what they took. America, number 198, Daredevil. I think it's second appearance of Punisher. Ice Cream Man, Masters of the Universe, another Daredevil, both a pair of 9/8s. Something Killing the Children, Eternals, I think number 1 or number 2, and Amazing Spider-Man. It is a silk commission variant. But and I think everyone knows the importance of that book. Other books that are also potentially floating out there, we don't know for sure. JR, you said a 1 in 1,000 Berserker number 1 signed by Keanu Reeves. And again,
it was the one. It was the 1 for 1,000, 1 for 2,000, and again, it was sold off already. It wasn't even sold. It was at an auction or no, a raffle they did because they again. I'm just speculating at this point. They had a lot of shit stolen, a lot of fucking shit. Like it's easily, if the guy gets caught, when the guy gets fucking caught, grand larceny easily. Like that's the minimum. That's the fucking minimum.
And like I said, we're gonna get into how this is affected. Guys. It's probably gonna be a quick show, just based on JR and I are pissed.
Yeah,
JR and I had a very heated conversation, not at each other, but just in general. About an hour and a half ago, and we discussed what we wanted to do. Him and I were texting throughout the day. Matter of fact, I texted JR earlier this afternoon when there was a big financial deal went down around earlier this morning. And we'll talk about it probably next week or maybe something in passing. But
it just really this fucking thing hit home. Like they didn't just steal from this motherfucker right here, dude. This fucking virgin ass fuckboy here didn't just steal from a comic book shop. They stole from family. Period. They stole from my family. And like I I view Chick and Javel as like quite literally, like family. They're quite literally. I see them as like an older brother, older sister to me, and this fucker stole from family. And the amount of anger I have right now is quelled. I was super fucking pissed a little more earlier, dude. Like, uh, I want to go on, like, the type of stupid innate anger I have is like I just want to go out and fucking find the kid.
Yeah,
I really do. I just want to go out and fucking like search fucking neighborhoods and just try to find this dumb fuck. Scour the web and try to find shit like this. But like I know that is here's the thing about being older and quote unquote more mature. That shit will do nothing but waste my time and gas. And sadly, we just have to play the freaking waiting game and just do the better thing of like just getting this out on social media, man. Because this shit hurt. This hurt me on a personal level.
this hurt. You know, I, I just, again, I
Yeah,
don't know what to say. I do want to put this on. It's scrolling on the bottom, and if your guys are, we're going to still publish this to our audio format, just
yeah,
because it's only fair. But I'm
yeah,
gonna, for those of you listening to the audio format, I'm gonna try desperately to get this out tonight. We're recording this on Monday night.
yeah,
Probably only going to go about an hour and just talk about this
yeah,
subject, and it's going to be important. If you have any information,
yeah.
anything, I don't care how little or how small it is, anything that can lead to the the capture of this fucktard.
Hmm.
And I'm like I said, I'm gonna do we should do like a little counter of how many
Yeah.
different adjectives we give this guy. And I
It,
just forgot, I just lost the number. Hold on, let me find it. Good Lord, Kevin, it's not like you've
it's
been to
I
this
mean
store for
it's
5 years.
it's a lot of the if you for all of our awesome listeners on streaming sites, you can also just go to the Comic Asylum Palm Desert, their webpage, aka or their Instagram, and a lot of the information will be put
Yeah.
on their media
It,
like listings.
yeah, I think it's Comic Asylum Palm Desert, all one
Yep.
word.
Yep.
On Instagram is where most of the information is. You can also go to both JR and I's, also not JR Comics 42, at Voice of Reason 23. We have numerous stuff up, and also posted on Instagram at PS Comics I Love You.
Yep.
PS Comics I Love the letter U on Twitter. This is not a cheap plug time. This is literally
Mm-mm.
information. Go to my Facebook page at Voice of Reason 23 on Facebook. Our Facebook page
Yep.
at PS Comics I Love You, KRP Broadcasting, Talking Tech, Prep
Yep.
Sportsnet. Everybody has this. This is important. If you need if you need more information or you have any information, please don't hesitate to call Chick or anybody at the store. 760-636-6711 is the store number. They will open they'll be open starting, I believe, at 11 a.m. every single day. They usually close at 5, 6 on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any information that's pertinent to the directness of this case, if you have pertinent information that will lead to the arrest of this scumbag, please
Mm-hmm.
call the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, Deputy Nelson. I believe it is case number 5039. Phone numbers
Mm-hmm.
are 760-836-1600 or 760-836-3215. And again, that's case number 5039 of the Riverside
Mm-hmm.
County Sheriff's Department.
Yep.
And ask for Deputy Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about it's pertinent to the Comic Asylum break-in. What I do love uh, about this deal, if there's anything that good comes out of something like this, and again, if you're if you're listening to this online via audio, we're posting the pictures of what was stolen and
Yeah.
kind of the quote unquote crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
Literally every CGC was stolen.
Yeah.
Um,
But continue with your thought though. Can you what
um,
you love though
what I
before
love
you go?
about this is I've said this before. The Asylum is a store,
Yeah.
but it's more than a store. Jared mentioned it. This is family. I know it sounds like Dom from Fast and Furious, but it is. It's like family.
Yeah.
But today, an army was created,
Yeah.
an underground army that is festering to catch this guy. And criminals think they're smart. If they were smart, they'd have a real fucking job.
Yeah.
But they're dumb because sooner or later they may not get caught doing this, and I hope they do. I really hope they do. But I've seen this in the pandemic era. I've personally seen this happen at least a dozen times where collectible stores have been broken into. And I believe OMG has been broken into. I don't know for
Yeah.
that for sure, but I have a feeling that OMG Collectibles at their new location in Palm Desert,
Yeah.
off of Country Club,
Yeah.
they were seen with a boarded up window this week. People were wondering. I don't know for sure. I've been wanting to go over there and visit, get some Pokemon cards, but I believe they too have been broken into. If you're, you know what, dickhead, I hope you're watching. I hope you're listening. I hope you're a follower of this podcast, because let it be known right now, as I look directly into the fucking camera, over the last 2 years when this stuff has increased, you've all been caught.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being is the army will catch you. This underground collector army will catch you, because we have resources that have surpassed this crime.
Yeah. No,
And we have people that
it's
are dedicated, like JR and I, to finding you,
yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah, it's if I bro, I hope this motherfucker doesn't live anywhere near us, bro. I hope this motherfucker doesn't live anywhere near us, and if we know his identity, dog, it's legit on site.
Yeah.
It's
What I
it's
also
legit
recommend,
on
guys,
fucking
this is
site,
something
bro.
too.
It's
Before I forget, JR, I
yeah.
really don't mean to cut you off. I apologize for
Mm.
that. Just kind of came to my mind. I didn't want to forget it. If you guys share this on social media,
Yeah.
especially Instagram, where local comic book stores have begun to kind of really, that's their bread and butter. You want to see it. You want to visualize the comic. So that's how they put it out there. Instagram is all about pictures, and comic book stores have lived and have breathed, especially in the pandemic era, have
Yeah.
lived on social media, especially places like Instagram. If you guys are watching this, I don't care where you're watching this. I really do not care where you're watching this from. Share this, tag your local comic book store. And you're going to go, why? Because they'll inspire them to share it. And most of them will on it, because they know that when this happens to them, if it, God forbid, if this happens for them, they'd want it returned. Case in point,
Yeah.
Mile High Comics. Granted, it's the world's largest comic book collection in Denver, Colorado. Okay. Guy who was broken into had a limited edition. I think it was a Dungeon and Dragon. No, not what's the card game? Not Dungeons and Dragons. Magic the Gathering card stolen from his glass case, and they found was like a hammer and like a handkerchief or something where the guy broke into, and they found them, and they recovered the card. You'll get caught. You will get caught. You might as well just turn yourself in, return the merchandise, because you're gonna get caught. And I know it sounds like I'm a cocky little shit myself, but this guy, I just give me 5 minutes.
No,
I mean, I need 5 minutes.
No, it's like I said before, man, I'm hoping this fucking piece of shit doesn't live anywhere near us, man. Because if he was, dude, and I know his face, I know who he is, dude. It's on fucking site, bro. Like, I know for a fucking fact this guy is probably under the age of 25. Just for the simple fact that, man, this like, you don't steal from family.
Nope.
Period. You don't steal from that. Or if you ever do, you probably don't understand the meaning of family, or understand the meaning of like what this of being a part of, like, just a good group of people. Like, you don't. And just the amount of shock just seeing not just one, like, I understand that this is all tangible stuff, right? This is all like material possessions, right? And that's one thing, man. But like, chick just posted a video quite like about an hour or so ago of how it really affected her. Like, because just one thing, man. It's when you get this is their home. This is their second home, man. Like, when you get broken into, man, like your place, your home is desecrated. It's like, I can't. I really can't. I had a comment already saying that there's a special place in hell for pieces of shit like this, man. Oh no, there isn't. Because if it were up to me, they would be sent to somewhere worse.
Yeah,
it really were. It's like, you don't understand, like, if anyone knows how it feels like to have their safe space, their safe place to just, like, either where they've broke bread with people, where they've had great moments, where they've had great things happen, with them, and to have that fucking place be desecrated by someone who probably doesn't give a fuck about you, doesn't give a fuck about your place, obviously doesn't give a fuck about your business and what it means to you. Is you can't look at that place anymore. You can't look at that one safe haven the same anymore. Like that's one thing that this fucker took away from her. And like the type of anger that I had when I just heard her broke down in the video really really just well woken something in me that only a very few women in my life, in my family, in my personal life that I know that ever really rose up out of me. And hearing Chick like really hold together, but without trying to break down, I I am more than wanting to move heaven, hell, and earth to find this piece of shit, and because it could literally have not happened. The worst have could not like this. I can't believe happened to the literally the best people I've ever known in my life.
Yeah.
It is horrifying. It is definitely a topic just to fucking like how do we get to this, right? Like I understood before, robbing a fucking Nikes or robbing or robbing an Adidas or robbing, these fucking these high market type of stores where they have the millions upon millions of dollars in insurance. This is a local family owned business. A local family owned business, and you literally stole from someone of the community. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, quite honestly, what the fuck is wrong with you? They have kids. They have kids that come to the store to help out. It is run all by women. The co-owner, the owner is a woman. All their staff have been women. The women in their staff have kids that come to the store. This is quite literally a family owned, family run store to the T. This is as American dream that you can fucking get, especially especially for a uh, especially for just a minority owners.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. You have
Like they're
a
Filipino. It's Filipino owned. And just having a Filipino owned company is so fucking rare in America, let alone it being comic book shop.
yeah.
Like that is like one in like how many fucking comic book shops are by the quote unquote stereotypical white, Caucasian male,
That's
that
the
has
family
been
right
in
there, folks.
that's been in it for years. Yeah, like this this is irritating. Super fucking irritating. And I hate that it has happened to the best of people.
This right here, for those of you who are watching the YouTube or the Facebook stream, the live stream,
Yeah.
um, I have a picture. This was from
This is years ago.
literally, I think, the last time we all had a mass gathering. I
Yeah.
believe this was taken in 2019. I want to say sometime in the fall of 2019.
Yep.
Let me see. Actually, it was yeah, no, sorry, it was June of 2019.
Yeah.
Of course, there is Jr. front right there in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
looking as uh, alcoholically composed as you can.
Yeah.
Um,
And this is and quite honestly, this picture that you took too was actually one of the smaller gatherings too.
oh yeah,
Is
this
yeah.
there are people. This is in June, and if anybody's been to a desert gathering of any kind in the Coachella Valley during June, it's hotter. It's hotter than balls.
Yeah.
Imagine 100+ people, and there's probably only about 30 or 40, maybe 50 of us in here.
Yeah.
And let's face it, we're all comic book nerds.
Yeah.
Some people in this picture, to be a little
Mhm.
add a little levity. Some people in this picture probably haven't showered today. But that's how nerds roll. We live in
Mhm.
mom's basement, and that's how we roll.
Yeah.
But this is family, guys. I mean, you have Chick. I'm there on the bottom. You had me taking the picture because I have not yet mastered the selfie game at that point. You have Chick, the owner. Q is back there throwing the double horns back in the back. Q is the you want to talk about minority? He's the minority owner because let's face
Mhm.
it.
Chick
Who
runs
runs the
everything.
world? Girls. I mean, there's a former employee right there, right behind Chick,
Lucy.
Lucy,
Lucy.
then Anna, who was at the store this
Yep.
morning and found it
Mhm.
broken into.
Mhm.
JR's in this picture. Packer Jeff is in this picture. Adam
Yep.
Sintos, Jaeger.
Yep.
You've got Atner. You've
Yep.
got, I mean,
Edwin.
Edwin. Forget
Yeah.
the swole dude that's right there behind the statue.
Which one?
Right, that's like right in front of you, like two people in front of you.
Uh, oh yeah, I forgot his name too, man. But
I think his
it's
name
been a
was
minute
Mike
since
or
I know.
something like that, or
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
I
But I mean,
see Z's.
these are the guys.
Yeah, I see Z's
This is the family
fans right
guys. I
there.
mean,
Yeah,
uh,
it's definitely gonna be quite quite a trauma to get past, man. And so yeah, honestly, guys, just, as much as I want to go some dumbass, ludicrous, freaking hate filled search for this fuck boy, I have to leave it in the hands of like social media, because this guy's gonna have to try to offload a lot of CGCs, of silvers and Bronze Age comics, of high variants that came out in the last like couple months or so. This guy stole a lot from just a chick has her own little nook where she was given gifts and comics from people from the shop. Like she was given gifts and like
no.
knickknacks, dude. It wasn't just from like quote unquote her pull. It was like just people gave stuff to her. The
I this the case in the back of
chick
the
now
back of this
chick
the back
no
of
no
this
oh,
left hand picture.
wait show you a picture, show it again.
Okay, so well, on the screen right now we have the guy direct center. We have the
Yeah,
right with the cash register. The left kind of shows the new release wall.
yeah,
In the middle of
bro.
that new release wall is Chick's nest. It's a
Chick's nest.
glass case. Did they break into that?
Uh, they did break into Lombards Chick Nest, because like that's where the Berserker CGC was. I don't know if it's still there or not. There is also, but like her actual nest corner that has her that has her signed Scotty Young Venom taken. All Scotty Young stuff from that nest, from that spot taken. She already made an update of like stuff that was kind of like semi stolen as well. The gift that she gave Javel or Q for like a birthday of his is the Winnie the Pooh homage for for Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
That was stolen. Uh, she's constantly putting updates on their social media, Instagram for again Comic Asylum Palm Desert, and that she's giving updates right now what was stolen, because she's having to catalog all the things that were taken, and she has to give uh to Riverside County Sheriff's Department. And so yeah, all of the Chick's Nest stuff taken. They don't know what. I wouldn't want to know if the guy took anything from the back. Just they've taken a lot, a lot.
Motherfucker.
This motherfucker took a lot from stuff, and it's not just the obvious monetary value of comics right now, but it's just more so like the sentimental stuff, man. Like just small fucking things he took. Small things that Javelle had given chicks along the years in their time here. I think some of the stuff that she had from Maui Comics was taken. I think some of the stuff that like was just fucking there was taken, man. And so it's like, again, I keep on saying, man, it's like if something of value, not value, but something of sentimental value of yours was just ransacked, taken, and then you can't look at that anymore. It's like it hurt on a deep personal and even spiritual level at some cases, man, because like some of the people that have given chicks like some tidbits and like things to remember them by, they don't come around anymore, whether that be because uh COVID being one, or that they moved, or sadly some have passed away. All that stuff is gone. Like this is a big and horrendous thing that has happened to these fucking loving and awesome people, man. And to have this happen, I cannot stress this enough. To have this happen to quite literally two of the best people I've ever fucking known is is the knife that keeps on fucking twisting inside me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do with it. I am a physical person. I'm a very dominant physical person, and I don't know what to do with this anger. The thing that I've known throughout my life, in all of the shit that I've been in all the martial arts, in all the fucking MMA shit, and all the boxing and all the other shit, I've always dealt with my anger and putting out into something that is physical. I can't fight this fucker because I'll never. It's a possibility that I'll never find this fucker, and if I do find this fucker, I wouldn't know what
Again,
my hands would be capable of.
if you're watching on social media, I've got the
Yeah,
Instagram stories feed. Again, more pictures of the guy who stole the video.
yeah.
There's where they broke into. They threw a rock through the door,
The bottom
the
half of the
bottom
door.
half,
Yeah,
which just caused the whole door to shatter.
yeah.
Um,
And
which
just to give reference, this door,
there's
this place has been they've been around since 2017.
2015,
2017,
2015,
2015, 2015.
2015. Grand open was in 2015. They were supposed to have the 5-year anniversary
That's
in
right.
2020.
20. That's right. 2015. That's right.
And there's the Do You Poo book. It's
Hulk 181 homage. Yeah.
Hawk 181 homage. There's the Chick's Nest with all the Scotty Young variants.
Yep.
Guys, also right there, there's a picture of it too. Guys,
I think he fucking took the freaking Gwenpool that was given from Jeff, the Gwenpool pop, like
oh,
all of that. I think he even fucking took the Shaq picture.
what an idiot.
That's what I'm fucking saying. There and for those who don't understand what I'm saying, Javel is a huge fucking Laker fan. So one day, one I think convention, they actually went to a convention where Shaq was there, and he and his family took a picture with Shaq. So it's him.
Oh, that one just kills me.
Yeah, dude, a 7-foot Shaq with under 6-foot Javel, chick, and kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like yeah, it's and pause it on pause on that one. I'm just gonna quote chick here saying she posted on her on the Instagram on the stories. So many items, but the ones I cherished the most were given to me and had sentimental value. It was taken from Chick's Nest. Items my pool members have given me throughout the years. People who have asked to buy it, but I wouldn't because every piece is priceless to me. Once someone gives me a gift, I tend to keep it. Like this is it's like it it hurts. It like
It
there's
does
nothing
hurt.
I can do about it. There's nothing I can fucking do about this. No matter how much I try to wrap my head around like meticulously trying to find this fucker.
So yeah, that's again right there. That right there, guys. If you're watching on stream, Comic
Yep.
Asylum Palm Desert on Instagram is probably the best place to
Mm-hmm.
find most of the information right now.
Yeah.
Um, again, if you're popping in, I see some people popping in from Facebook
How
and
y'all doing?
from Twitch. Which, by the way,
Let's see you guys.
we are going to add just to self promote. I mean, I'm not trying to take any
Yeah.
kind of stuff away from this. We're going to be adding some more
Yep.
avenues for you guys to watch, and and I want to segue very quickly into, and I know this is just, I know this is going to go down a rabbit hole of politics,
Hmm.
but this is something that's going on a lot,
Yeah.
um,
Specifically in
especially in
California.
California. And we've seen it throughout the years. I'm not going to get political, but you guys saw it during Thanksgiving, during Christmas, even before. It's been happening for 2 years now, even longer.
I,
But
I,
progressively, it's gotten worse the last few months. And now, not
Let
just
me say
Comic
no, no,
Asylum.
wait. Let me fucking say because
Go ahead.
I'm the quote unquote progressive slash liberal of the fucking group. It's because that dumb fuck who was once the attorney general of San Francisco went to fucking and he went to fucking Los Angeles where they enacted a law where like after a certain dollar amount they're just gonna charge you, not throwing you in jail. And so you have these motherfuckers just coming up, just freaking stealing people out of nowhere, and they've come and they have now cropped into the bigger into not but they've cropped from the they've stopped from the bigger cities, quote unquote, right? Going into the more desert cities and just doing that shit here. Because quite literally, as much as I don't want to, I don't want to put all my fucking savings in this, but like I would like to bet that this guy isn't from here. He's not from here. And like the amount of like liberal fucking bullshit that's going on, that I've heard so many fucking liberals and progressives constantly say that, oh, the crime wouldn't happen if you had if we had better financial standings of it. Yeah, but guess the fuck what, motherfuckers? This is a family-owned Filipino store that quite literally Democrats own. Like,
Yeah.
And for those who can't see it right now, the rack on the left side, right? For those who want to see it, Javel, he actually put these racks on the walls. He nailed them to the wall, and it's three slots in them, right? Or three racks.
Three
All of
three
them are
rows. Yeah, three rows.
3 rows of racks, and they're all filled with CGCs.
Yeah, and
All of
each
them just filled.
row holds at least 6.
Yeah, at least 6 to
Maybe
7, maybe 8. I think the
maybe
last
8.
time I saw it was quite a bit, man. And like, I don't even want to fucking guess how much money was taken from them, because again, the monetary value is one thing, but it's definitely the sentimental value, because they fucking just took this fucking guy just took shit from like her personal stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like, who in the right mind would steal a fucking Gwenpool pop that was given to her?
You know,
Who steals Lego? Who steals Lego shit for kids? Like, what kind of trash human being must you be to degrade yourself to that point? I don't give a fuck what anyone's justification is. Like, oh, this person might be in the bad place. You don't steal from a fucking comic book shop.
no. This is the mindset of, and we could go on and on about this, and we'll kind of wrap it up, because really there's not much else we can say. Again, if you have any information in regards to what happened today, to recap, if you're watching live, the Comic Asylum Palm Desert was broken into at approximately 5 a.m. this morning, Monday, January 31st.
Yep.
I don't know anything about the alarm. I don't know anything about the obvious security camera of when it was notified. But from what I understand, Anna and Nydia came to work this morning. Usually they're there early enough to open store. Walked into basically this mess. Contacted Chick, who was out of town. Chick, of course, immediately came home, devastated. Like JR just mentioned, I mean, the wall on the left, if you're watching us on YouTube and Facebook, if you're on audio, we're looking at 3 rows that hold about 8 CGC comics per. That wall alone, if I had to guess, 7 figures.
Probably.
Or I'm sorry, 5 figures. Easily.
Probably.
5 figures.
Yeah. And the glass case on the right, just all that was always filled with either Golden Age,
silver, gold,
Age stuff,
and
silver,
early Bronze Age.
Early bronze, and as well as like always the high key variants that had been there. I mean, there was
key to present.
Yeah.
So guys, be on the lookout for, like, the picture in the middle shows. Be on the lookout for those are key books.
Yeah.
But in the glass case had non-graded CGC. They were non-graded books. They were raw, as they call them, raw books, meaning they were bag and boarded. That was it. You're looking at probably old Thor, Eternals. I think there was some Spider-Man books.
She had the Valkyrie 1 Archer 1/100 variant out there, that, because I was looking at that for a little bit. She had a Spider-Woman 1, I think 1 for 25 or something like that. That was out there as well. There was a bunch of the comic books. And again, for those who really want to know more or information about this, we can't stress enough, man. Look at their Instagram page, Comic Asylum Palm Desert. Comic Asylum Palm Desert, Comic Asylum Palm Desert. And one of the best ways, guys, if you feel like you need to help them, there's a couple ways to do that. One, support. Just the least you can do is they just repost to all social media, keep the awareness up. Let us all be on the lookout. If you really want to help them monetarily, just they do. Chick does a I think weekly whatnot, right, for the store. Where she sees what books are out, and she just goes and whatnot and to sell those books. They're usually they range from anywhere between like cover price like maybe as high as $10. That's if the comic are a key issue for that week. And again, guys, if you really just want to help out, just I'm gonna go visit tomorrow and just show my love, show my support. Try to wipe a good portion of my pull out and just help them through this time.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
you
guys,
know,
and JR brought up a good point. And this is the challenge this week. It's the first of the month. I know there's bills. Okay, I get it. First of the month, bills are hitting. Wednesday is the second day of the month. I get it. JR brought up a good point. And this is not, and people were gonna people. I talked to another friend of mine while I was at the gym before JR called me, and we were talking about this, and I'd kind of suggested the same thing, like, hey, let's go pick up a high variant, or whatever. Just go buy something, go above and beyond this week. Yeah. And they're like, well, isn't that what people are gonna or take it as, like, oh, because they can't secure their stuff? No, this store runs on cash now.
Yeah,
this is truly a business that runs on what they sell. They cannot pay Nydia, Anna, Rogue, or even Chick, for that matter. And Chick will always put her girls first. Oh my gosh, I cannot completely drew a blank. Aaliyah. Those girls come first.
Yeah.
Her boys, her sons come first. Q comes first. She will take a paycheck last, before after all her family is taken care of, and that includes her work family. This runs on money now. They will always make deals when necessary to keep a family. But this week, guys, I suggest to all of our listeners, to anyone who can listen and share this, like this, put it all over social media. I don't care. Go into Comic Asylum at some point today. I would prefer it on Wednesday, and clear your pool.
Yeah.
Clear it. So they have no debt, and they have an inflection of cash. Also, guys, if you can, pay in cash this week.
Yeah.
If you guys can pay for your pull list in cash this week, do it. I'm going to do it. I don't know how much I have in my pull list this week. I think most of my stuff is in double up and I already paid, but I'm going to try to clear my pool. I'm going to try to clear my pool with cash. And I'm also going to make sure that those girls are protected. Because, guys, I'm not a big man. Okay, I'm not as big as JR. I'm probably not even half as angry as JR is right now. But I'll let it be known right now. I am there at closing. Okay, I am there at closing. And you want to come fuck with my girls? You're going through me. You're going to have to earn it. And this motherfucker, if I find out who it is, if JR doesn't get to him first, vigilante justice, buddy. I'm pissed. I am beyond pissed.
Yeah, with the sake of possibly outing ourselves to law enforcement, what might happen to this fucking guy, allegedly. Again, like I have to state, man, Comic Asylum, Palm Desert, PD, owned and run by all female staff. One of the first in the fucking industry.
A minority
that
matters, but it's a female Filipino.
Hella fucking matters to me. A Filipino.
No, I'm just saying, is that I don't want people on both sides. I don't want to say like we're making it be. This is not about wokeness. This is about you fucked with someone, the wrong person who happens to be Filipino, who happens to be female, who busted her fucking ass to get to where she is.
Let me rant about that real quick because I got a fucking bone to pick with all the fucking woke crowd right now too. You want to talk about woke motherfuckers? To really fucking put where your money where your fucking mouth is. Support this shop.
Yeah.
Support this fucking shop. All the staff, from beginning to end, or from beginning to current, all been women. Manager, woman. Co-owner, woman. The quote unquote man that's in there, he's rarely there. And when he is there, he's taking orders from chick.
Yeah.
Right? So if you want to talk about fucking woke bullshit, all that stuff, and want to be like, oh, we get support people, hey, support Comic Asylum Palm Desert with your fucking money, because they got broken into. An all-woman staff has been broken into, An all-woman staff led by a Filipino strong-ass fucking woman has been broken into, has been desecrated. So yes, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna fucking be there tomorrow and try to eat up a good portion of my pool. And so, for all the fans, of the show, for all the friends of the show that are listening right now, man, I urge you, I challenge you guys to go into Comic Asylum the next couple of weeks or so, clear out your pool and then some, because these guys have been watching. Because Chick and Javelle have been watching our backs for the longest fucking times. They've given their opinions of like what to sell, what to get. You've seen Javelle constantly throw a comic under, behind the scenes in your pool, or to you, like say, hey, take this stuff, take that stuff. They've always helped everyone out. They always have fucking bomb ass food. They always have kick ass freaking events to host for all of us, to all of us guys. They've Chick again has been a fucking awesome host for as long as I've freaking known her, because she's just that type of extrovert where she wants to go out and make people feel welcome, and that makes you want to come back. And that's probably the fucking reason why this piece of shit asshole, you took advantage of her. And that angers me even more, because if you truly had at least 20 minutes to talk with this amazing woman, you'd understand the anger I'm feeling, that we're both feeling. This could not have happened to the best people. And I'm going to support them till fucking kingdom come. And yeah, I'm gonna actively clear out my pool and help them out as the the least I can do is clear up my pool. That's all I can say about that.
Absolutely.
Hmm. I was supposed to, bro. I was supposed to fucking talk about Sony buying Bungie. We were supposed to talk about comic books today, but this atrocity happened. Again, Sony Bungie, great thing, but now that'll come in another day. We'll talk about the things about that eventually. But this takes precedent. Like, these are friends of the family. These are family, friends. These are family, and these are just people that we've rocked with for years now.
Yeah.
For freaking years.
I do want to send a shout out, because there's been some people on social media. I want to say thank you to Chris Spellman of
Mm-hmm.
Comic Con Palm Springs, who has reached out, who's watching us right now,
Mm-hmm.
getting stuff out there. I want to say
Oh,
thank you to
sh-
Sean Webb of the
yeah.
he's a friend of mine. He's a administrator for
Mm-hmm.
Riverside County, or sorry, the Desert Sands Unified School District, who shared the information. He's sharing stuff on his social media. I want to say thank you to, I don't want to say anybody directly, but the entire, again, the entire Pokemon Go Coachella Valley community. They are sharing stuff on their Facebook page. For those who don't know, the Pokemon Go community really got started in the Asylum. The Asylum opened in
Mm-hmm.
2015. Pokemon Go launched in 2016. Myself, Candace, Edwin, Atner, Sarah, Adams, Adam Santos. I mean,
A lot
dozens
of
of
people.
Pokemon Go
Yeah.
members met in the
Mhm.
Asylum.
Yep.
People that we started going to movies at the Asylum. We started
Yep.
this podcast in 2016. We started
Mm-hmm.
talking about this in 2016 at the Asylum. Um, I met lifetime friends at the Asylum: JR, Candace, Edwin, Atner, Sarah, Mr. Z, uh, Sintos, Jaeger, um,
Mm-hmm.
tons of guys that have come and gone. Lucy, Chick, Anna, Nydia, Aaliyah, Rogue, um, you name it. Orlando Harding, who ran Indio Fantasia Con, I met here. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
I met Sid Johnson. Granted, I technically met him first before I met Chick, but just Sid. Steven from Interstellar Comics. I met. Oh my gosh, the
Some people.
Adrian.
Yeah.
But just like these, this is my family, guys. I mean, I can just name
Yeah.
off people that for the last 7 years, this is the closest thing I have. This is what I have to friend family. This is my friendly, or what do you want to call it? These people watch my
Big.
kids. They feed my
Yeah.
kids. This is like JR
Yeah.
said. This is personal, bro.
Yeah. For people, and for shout out to to everyone who has already taken Instagram, who has already taken the Twitter, has already taken to a lot of the social media sites, by bringing awareness. Big ups to freaking Dustin Nguyen, who reposted the issue. Big up to all the other people that I know personally that have reposted it. Thank you very much, guys. Continue to bring awareness to this sad tragedy. Again, this is a bigger issue too, man, because like uh, this thing constantly freaking happens, man. Like knowing and understanding that the rise of comics, knowing that understanding that the rise and the value of comics has risen over the last couple of years, motherfuckers that don't know no better are gonna just constantly try to come in and take what's yours, what's not, to try to take what's not theirs, and that's sad. That's a sad state we're living in, man. And the best thing we can do to mitigate that is to, one, of course, uh, show our love as a community, and and really just try to like just really hold on to one another, and protect one another. But two, bring awareness to this stuff, man. Really bring awareness to what's happening to every day, to normal people like you and I, man. Like again, this we I've had dinners with I've had a lot of dinners with Chicken Javel. I've had so many one-on-one conversations. I've had so many like just personal stuff. I wasn't invited. I wasn't invited to their house, man.
Yeah, you're one of the few people that, I mean, I've been
Like
by the house to drop off
yeah,
food, but
yeah, it's like it's I didn't want to bring that up because I know there's gonna be some people that gonna be asking for that shit. But
all
and Chicken
good.
Javille are also, quite honestly, they try to keep their personal life as personal, but like that's how deep this runs with me. Like it is I'm angered like the blood just curling in my fist right now. I could draw blood from. I can really
No,
it's an anger that has nowhere to go, and can only just be put out, and hopefully some tangible way this can be rectified, man. And again,
uh,
guys, thank you so fucking much for just constantly just putting out there, trying to bring awareness. Send a lot of love, a lot of love to Chick, because she's definitely in the spot right now that I really just want to just fucking like wrap her up and hug her right now, dude, because just again, just hearing her tear up, hearing her just
yeah, that
freaking
hurt.
like yeah, I don't wish that on anybody. I truly don't wish that on anybody, man.
And
And
again,
so
for more updates and stuff that how you can help, at Comic Asylum Palm Desert on
mhm.
Instagram is probably the best way right now. Um, Again, scumbag, if you're listening, if you're watching right now, I'm telling you right now, I have not a lot of followers on my Instagram page. Okay. But I follow a handful of people. And yes, I follow my friends. Okay. I have 762 people that I follow on Instagram. Not a lot, maybe more than some, but less than others. I just scrolled through my Instagram stories. This fucker is on 99% of the stories on my Instagram feed, and not all of them are pool list members. Boy, I'm looking at you. I know you're watching because it's probably how you got your information, because it's where you go. But you're going to get caught. Just turn yourself in. Do us all a favor. Don't get your ass beat. Turn it in. Go to jail. Don't pass go. I'm serious. You're going to get caught. Okay? Numbers don't lie. Okay? Right here, numbers don't lie, and you're going to
It,
get caught. And
I'm hoping, and I'm not a religious man, but I'm praying that if this guy sees me, I don't know
you
who he is, run,
drop what you
fucking
have in your hands and run.
run.
Real quick while we wrap things up, if you need information or want to give information about who you think it is, oh hey, I think I may have seen that comic book. That's the thing. This guy wants to offload this stuff. Okay,
Hmm.
he doesn't want to steal it. He'd be an idiot to steal it for his collection, but
Yeah,
he'd be bigger idiot to try to sell it. But he's
yeah.
gonna sell it because that's what thieves do. They want to make a quick buck.
Hmm.
Guys, I'm telling you right now, be on the lookout for this guy. If you have any information, please, first and foremost, we sit here and we talk about, give me 5 minutes and we'll beat this guy's ass. I'm going to call Riverside County Sheriff's Department first. Again, case number 5039, Deputy Nelson of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, seven
Hmm.
six zero 836 1600 or 760-836-3215. You can also call Comic Asylum Palm Desert, 760-636-6711. If you would like to help anonymously, the Sheriff's Department doesn't take names. If you want
Yep.
to give an anonymous tip, they'll take whatever tip they can get. And this may not be people. I know this isn't a murder case. It's not a rape case. It's not or hostage case. May not be a quote unquote sexy crime, but this affects people.
Yeah,
This takes food off people's table. I mean,
yeah,
we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise that's taken. It's irreplaceable. Chick and Javelle may have insurance, but this is it's different, guys. It is different, and you've taken away not only money and valuables from them, but you've taken peace of mind from two people that literally have worked from nothing to create probably one of the best comic book store experiences in the valley, if not in the south. And not to take anything away from Steven and Interstellar, not take anything away from Sid over at Desert Oasis, but they'll even say, I mean, they all
yeah,
offer different things, but Asylum is the hub of comic book collecting in the Coachella Valley, and
yeah.
it's about the family atmosphere that they create and the care that they have for
Yeah,
for the.
and let this be fucking known too. Let this be fucking known too. If knock on wood, if Sid or Interstellar gets hit, we'd be sad. We'd be having the exact same fucking passion as well.
And I'm telling you right now, Sid's just as pissed.
Yeah,
Give Sid a chance. Sid will whoop somebody's ass too. Sid,
yeah,
Steven, anybody.
yeah.
Adrian will come out of retirement and he will fuck somebody up. And
Big
and
ups to
this
big ups
affects
to
everybody,
Adrian.
guys.
Yeah, big ups to
Again,
Adrian. He reposted that as well. So big
post
ups
on
to
your
him.
social media. If you're out of town, tag other local comic book stores. A, to let them know that this is happening. B, they will repost it. It is a
Yep,
family of local comic book stores. I'm sure the people in Maui Comics have posted it. I'm
yep,
sure I tagged Comics TNT in Orange County, Comics
yep.
and stuff in San Diego. Our boy Empty Tombs, I think, posted some stuff. I know he's
Mhm.
semi-retired in comic book collecting. I've
I
tagged Midtown. I've tagged
yeah.
Mile High. Again, if you, I don't care if you guys are in Denver, in freaking Wichita, Kansas, in Miami, Florida, in New York City, Bangkok, Maine, or whatever the hell it's called, or if you're in freaking Tokyo, Japan, tag your local comic book store, get it
Yeah,
out there. I know we're just a small store here in Southern California, but this affects everybody. The
yeah.
LCS is big.
Yeah,
Um,
I will say too though, if this guy is fucking smart, and I'm pretty sure he's not, he might sell to like he might probably sell to like flea markets as well, man. So keep an eye out for
yeah,
that as well, guys. I know we're trying to cast a very large, very wide net here, man, but like this literally just fucking happened, and so we're still dealing with the fallout from there, man. And again, the best way to help out Comic Asylum is at least we can do is just bring awareness and just hit that repost on their Instagram
yeah. I,
or as well as like just go over, say the shop, say hi, show his friendly face again, just and buy your pull, buy a comics here or there, man. Just continue to show support to this awesome, great fucking comic book shop, man.
one more
And
time on the main feed. Let me get this off here.
yeah,
I'm gonna get this is some new stuff that came in while we were on the air. And again,
yep,
this is the Instagram page. If you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook at Comic
mhm,
Asylum Palm Desert, you can see it there in
yep,
the upper right hand corner. So this is a Do You Poo and now Granimal. It is a homage, a cover swipe as they call it, to Hulk 181. It is a
mhm.
Winnie the Pooh kind of rip off. It's funny. It's irreverent. Some
It's
of the
it's an
covers are
homage. Yeah,
great.
yeah, it's an
Um,
homage.
the other stuff is from Chick's Nest, her toy collection. That is some of the stuff. Give you a quick look at it. You're talking about there's the possible. We don't know for sure, but it's a Toys R Us exclusive. Again, that's a company that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
Um,
this fucker
yeah,
also
right there.
took
There's the
this fucker.
Gwen.
Yeah, this also took the Spider-Man J. Scott Campbell on the back, the Black Cat. This is German variant. That's quite a bit of money as well. He took the Silk. He took the Silk Scotty. He took this, and he also well the Venom One Scotty, and so all that shit. I'm pretty sure he even took the Aladdin as well. And so
And
yeah,
again, there is the guys, be on the lookout. That is if they took that Shaq picture, that Shaquille O'Neal, the Shaquille O'Neal, that's the kids, Chick and Javelle to the left and right, respectfully. That picture has been in the store since day one.
hmm
Here's a close up too of the pictures. Stolen from the collection. I don't think all of these books were stolen. I think it was
no,
just
the Silk. Yeah, that
The
was
Silk
hers.
200, or sorry, the Silk
Uh,
issue number
it's 200.
two, homage to
Yeah,
ASM 300.
yeah.
There is the Scotty Young
Venom.
Venom. and I think it's just the book. I don't think the statue was taken.
No, just the
Just the Venom. This right here is ridiculous.
No, that pissed me off too, because that was a gift. No, I think that was
That was a
meant
gift, I think.
something. I think so. That meant something, because it had to do with the one of the new up and coming like Asian animations from, I think, Disney as
Yeah,
well.
no,
No,
Disney
or someone else.
Pixar. It was Disney Pixar.
Yeah, Pixar. Yeah,
The Bow
the bow.
animation, I think, was
It
on.
was a
I think it was on attached to Frozen.
I think so. Yeah, it was.
It
It
was
was.
something else because it had to be Pixar.
It was a short story. It was short. It was a short story one based on based on the Chinese dumpling, where a mother thought the Chinese dumpling was her child, what she was.
So there's another
That,
key issue.
yeah,
The Silk Commission book.
yeah.
Um,
From Prelo's girlfriend. I forgot her name. Or wife, I think. Wife.
Again, there's where you guys can go.
Yeah.
More information. The video that JR talked about. The original photos. I'm sure Chick and Javel Q will post more stuff as it becomes available. Again, you can message them directly. They're good about messaging. You can call the store, like we said earlier. Let me get that for you here in a second. Why I don't want to do a note. Stupid computer's got a mind of its own. Again, real quick as we wrap up.
Yeah, okay. As Kevin figures that out, man. Again, like I said, the things that the quote unquote left, where the progressive left, or the woke left has been really freaking hyping, have been really kind of screeching on the comic book industry for, man. Like, Comic Asylum is the one that really fucking was trying to pioneer all that shit. Allman staff, owned by an Asian woman, a Filipino woman, headed by a Filipino woman. They've done everything. They know they buy their comics, they read their comics, they buy fucking other collections. They do all of that, all the nerdy shit that supposedly was quintessential for like the quote unquote Caucasian demographic for years now. They've been in it. They've been in the game for that long. And this isn't the first shop that Chick and Javelle had. They made a shop back in like 2005, I think, or 2002, in somewhere in Palm Springs, all so many freaking years ago, man. So they recently they rebranded. They opened up a shop 2015. Again, I apologize for
No, that's right.
thinking it was 2017.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, I think I joined the shop around late 2016, early 2017, and so I've known them for that long. Again, had so many great times with them. Chick and Javelle are always so open, are always so kind to new people, always willing to give advice, always willing to just hear their stories, always willing to show new people what the comic book thing is about, why are they in it. And they are definitely the comic book shop that really takes in consideration the collector focus groups, like myself, like Kevin, like the the scours and scours of people who traverse all the comic book shops here in the valley, man. So if it happened to one of us, it happened to all of us, type of thing. And so again, guys, best thing we could do, the least we can do, just repost, bring awareness to the situation, and as well as go up and see them tomorrow or the next couple of weeks or so, and just buy a comic book here and there, man. Pay cash, say hello, try to just raise their spirits up, man. Because again, it sucks. It really does suck. It's a knife that keeps on fucking twisting, and I don't know what to do with my hands right now. I really don't.
Well, if you guys are watching, again, more than merrier, share this video on my social media account and on this social media account, PS Comics I Love You, and at Voice of Reason 23 on Facebook. I have posted the information in regard with the pictures, the original pictures, and the phone numbers to call. It is available to share. Go right ahead and share the post. Share it till your heart's content. I don't care. It's free to share. If you have any problems, give me a call or shoot me a text or shoot me a DM. I'll fix it as best I can. Share this video. We put in a lot of information out there, a lot of photos. For those of you who are listening right now on the audio format, the download on your podcast app, look below. I'm going to put all the information that we shared, the phone numbers, the social media accounts that to contact. I know this is just a drop in the bucket,
Mm-hmm.
but this it is very very important. So one last look of this
Yep.
guy. That's what he looks like. We obviously don't know his name. We don't
We don't.
know what he really looks like, but he's got a mask on, and I know a lot of this is happening because of the mask mandates. People are taking advantage of it. They're like, well, at least I
Well,
was wearing a mask.
no,
Um,
don't. That's not. Mm-mm.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
but
He's a fuck boy that wanted to just steal shit. Fuck that guy. I'm
and
not giving him
then
fucking benefit of doubt.
there is what the crime scene looked like, more or less. Those 8 books right there are probably the 8 most valuable books taken. There was probably a lot more in the glass case to the right hand side, but these are CGC. Look at it: 9-8, 9-8, 9-8, 9-8, 9-8, 9-8, 9-6. Eternals 9-6. I mean, it's got to be issue number 1 or number 2 right now. That book is extremely valuable, and a
Mm-hmm.
9-8 commission CGC signed
Mm-hmm.
by the artist. And I mean, you look at this, the 2 Daredevils alone, those 2 Daredevil books are probably CGC, probably at least about $500 a piece. The Candyman, I'm sorry, the Ice Cream Man, and the Something's Killing the Children are easily a couple $100. The America book, that book is huge. And that book was, and I know that Chick was holding on to that one, that because of with Doctor Strange 2 coming out, and then Masters of the Universe. That book just went through the roof in the last couple of days. So guys, be on the lookout. Go, if you can, don't make a scene, but just kind of poke your head in at other collectible stores. If something looks similar to what we just posted, ask the store manager. Say, hey, where did you get this? Can you help me out? I think that looks like something that a friend of mine had stolen. Be kind, be courteous. Don't be junior detective. Just get some information and just try to be helpful out there. So that's all I have
Mm-hmm.
to say about it, Jr. I know you have a lot on your mind. If you need to feel anonymous and need to get a
Yeah.
hold of us, and we certainly can pass the information along. You can
Yeah.
reach me at Voice of Reason 23 on almost all social media platforms. JR Combo Kungan, also not JR Comics 42 on Instagram. If you guys have more information, um, just send it to us. We'll pass it along immediately. And we're trying to get the media to pick up this story. I know that Chick is a little overwhelmed right now, but I
Yeah.
think she's going to reach out to both NBC Palm Springs and KSQ in the morning.
Yeah.
I've already put a bug in their ear. I've got connections over there, so
Yeah.
they know what's going on. So
And yeah, just one last thing before I go on a fucking rant and tangent again. The homage that was made specifically for Chick was actually made from Carla Cohen. I don't know if she's still with Lucio Perillo today because I knew that I think they were dating at one point, if I remember correctly. But her art style really resembles Lucio Perillo's, and yeah, Chick was one of the very few people that got on the phone and called her and said, "Hey, uh, would there ever be a time where you want to just come to the States and sell your stuff here?" And this was during this pre-COVID, and I think they at one point she sent her uh Carla sent Chick a bunch of comics, a bunch of fucking comics because that was also during the yeah, it was during the her pivotal AOC homage cover that she did where
oh, that's right,
AOC
because
is
she did that interview with Chick
yeah
right before or yeah, I think right before COVID.
so yeah, fucking Chicken Deville had a bunch of. I'm pretty sure still have it, and they're at home. They had a bunch of the AOC covers that Carla made, and so one of the things that Chick asked from her is if she can make homage of Chick as Silk. So that's for those listening on audio format. The middle, it's basically the CGC the CGC slide you'll see hopefully on the Comic Asylum Palm Desert Instagram. The bottom right is a picture that is homage of, or that is I don't want to say fan is that is the art of Chick but as Silk, and it's made from Carla and is actually drawn from Carla Cohen. So you want to talk about you want to fucking talk about one of a kind.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, so again, guys, if you ever see this picture of this of this Asian woman that doesn't look like Silk going around, right? That's probably Chip. So and and it it's done by Carla Cohen. So if you guys ever see that somewhere in the interwebs. I sound like I'm fucking old, but yeah, around the internet in any of those Facebook groups that sell comics or Instagram groups that sell comics or just people trying to offload that shit. This is one of the books that's just deeply, really it epitomized a relationship with Chick, and I know it was very personal for her. So this is definitely one of those books. And so again, guys, please help out Comic Asylum. Show them your love, show them your support, retweet, repost, do all what you need to do to really just bring more awareness to the situation. And of course, if you're feeling extra generous, guys, go over there. Show them your love. Go over to Comic Asylum in Palm Desert. Show them your love. Help them out. Buy a couple comics here and there, and just show them your support, guys. But yeah, man, it's
That's all I got.
Can't go on anymore. Yeah, that's all I got, man. I legit want to talk about comics today. Legit talk about those, but it would be in bad taste for us to talk about, the awesome stuff we got from Comic Asylum, and then this happened to them. And so like, we will definitely have that episode, sometime in the future. We still need to talk about Sony buying Bungie eventually. That might be his own thing. That'll be whatever, and as well as other stuff's happening throughout the week, guys. But yeah, this took precedent. This definitely is the one that we need to talk about today.
We got so much to talk about, like Jared said. Yeah. Sony, comic books we've been kind of neglecting. I just got a delivery from Midtown Comics today, so I got some cool shit to show up. I got some Marie Lovett Virgin variants. We got to talk about the Super Bowl halftime show. We got Royal Rumble. I'm sitting here going through my social media accounts, seeing all the updates. Shit, dude, we got freaking WrestleMania main events. So, guys, there's so much to talk about. We will get to it. Maybe we can get to it another show this week. We do owe you a book of Boba Fett that is going to come at the end of the series, which is in about a week. So a week from Wednesday is the season finale of season 1 of Book of Boba Fett. We will get you guys a wrap up probably not next Thursday, but maybe next Friday. So a week from this Friday. And then I will try to maybe we can get you guys a weekend episode, and maybe we can do something maybe in the afternoon. If you guys want to join us, maybe we might do something from Comic Asylum.
Man, I want to do that. I want to show them as much support. I don't know.
We'll end on this. Again, Comic Asylum Palm Desert on Instagram. Get all the information. If you're not on Instagram, they have a Facebook account, but a lot of the stuff is on Instagram. But this Wednesday, pull list day. They open at 11 o'clock. They stay open till 6. If you can clear your pool, do it.
Right.
Pay for all your purchases in cash. And show your love. And I want you guys, and this is not a shameless plug because we're going to retweet it and it's all about Asylum. I want you guys to go clear your pull list, pay in cash. And I want you guys to post them on social media, tag us in it, tag the Asylum in it. And we will retweet it, and we will retweet with love to the Asylum, and we'll show them that you can't fuck with us, you can't fuck with family, you can't fuck with the Asylum, and you definitely can't fuck with the Asylum army because we're coming for you. I don't care if you steal a pair of sunglasses or you steal comic books. You're a scum, and you deserve to be treated like scum. Again, right there on the bottom hand screen, you have information. Riverside County Sheriff's Department, Deputy Nelson, case number 5039-760-836-1600 or 760-836-3215. JR, get some sleep.
I want to end up this and I hope.
You take us out tonight, bro.
Yeah. Rather than talking about the dumb fuck that really ruined a great, awesome day and a great opening to an awesome month, the new year, man. I really want to talk about I gotta say this. This has been a thing between me, Chick, and Javel for quite a while now. I'm a different type of Filipino. I'm Ilocano, and they are Tagalog. And so for those of you who don't know, you probably won't know. I say my honorifics when I approach someone that is older than me and that I respect, I call them either manang or mano, right? That's the Ilocano version of like older sibling, older individual that I respect, right? To them, it sounded old. And so them in Tagalog, their versions are kuya and ate. And so they're quite literally the only people, the only people that made an Ilocano boy tell, yeah, speak to them as kuya and ate. Ate being chick, kuya being Javel or Q to me. And so, Kuya, Ate, I'll always have your back. I love you guys so fucking much. It hurts me that you guys are hurt, and the rage feeling in me that I heard Ate
Mm-hmm.
cry. It really just boils something visceral, something instinctive in me, and the best thing I could do was just help you out as much as I can now. I love you guys. I'll always support you guys. And yeah, I want to just help you guys just continue to have a great fucking year and continue to smash it. You guys have been destroying it, man. You guys have constantly just rose above every single fucking challenge that you guys have been putting your way, whether it be through fucking COVID, whether it
Mm-hmm.
be through another economic disaster and just guys and seeing all bunch of freaking comic shops closed down in the last year or two now, but you guys have just not just only surpassed that but grown from that, and you guys have an amazing following online, and I love you guys for it. Thank you so much for the love that you've shown us. So not just PS Comics, I love you, but just to me and to Kevin here throughout the years, helping us
Hell yeah.
out, seeing through all of our stupidities and immaturities, and just still loving us through that. And I I can't specificate enough that like you guys, I love you guys so fucking much. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. It's Monday. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna give you a big fucking hug, and I'll try to clear my horrendous fucking pool. But I love you guys. I'll see you. We'll definitely see you then. And for all you guys listening, for everyone listening and just supporting us, thank you so much. This freaking podcast started quite literally Comic Con as an idea between he and I, between Kevin and
Alcohol
I,
may have been involved.
probably involved. And so yeah, just ranting for quite a while. But yeah, and so it is in our nature to want to help those who helped us. And so I will
Absolutely.
definitely be there tomorrow. And with that, guys, nothing else to say. There's a
I'm
lot.
out.
There's a lot of stuff to say, but
There's
a
a
lot of
lot
that's
to say, but
negative.
there's nothing left to say.
Yeah, there's a
That's it.
lot of negative. I just want to be end off on a great note, on a good note, and hopefully on the silver lines to this shitty situation, man. And so, thank you very much, guys.
Hell yeah.
Continue to support us and Comic Asylum, definitely Comic Asylum, and just clear out your pools.
Yeah.
And with that, definitely with that, man. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.